A new Miss Texas USA has been crowned. This year's winner works with the NFL. She's a true pageant queen and a powerhouse mentor, inspiring young girls across Texas. Joining us is Taylor Davis, Miss Texas USA. Such a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Tell us about your pageant journey and how you got to this very moment.
Yeah, I mean, it has been the craziest journey of my entire life, but it has been, oh my gosh, I think like a 5-year journey. So it started while I was at Howard University. I was Miss Howard when I was there.
Excuse me.
Yes, I was the 82nd Miss Howard. And, you know, I didn't really think about pageants outside of college until I attended a conference while I was on the Royal Court. And Deshauna Barber was one of our keynote speakers, who was Miss USA 2016. And I just was so inspired by her story and just really felt like I identified with her and thought, you know, maybe I could be Miss USA one day, but also just, you know, maybe I could be anything I wanted to be. And so I started competing, and I competed at Miss Texas 3 times before I won. So this was my 3rd try. Third time's the charm. And then did other, you know, local pageants. In addition to that, I was Miss Dallas going into this past pageant. So it has just been such a crazy journey.
Imagine.
It's crazy.
I can imagine. So not only are you a beauty queen, but you also work for the NFL.
Yeah, I know. People are always surprised. I'm like, this is kind of my side hustle. Like, this is not my 9 to 5. So I work for the NFL on our social media team as a data analyst. So you know, being a woman in sports is a huge part of kind of my platform and the overarching message that I preach a lot. You know, sometimes you enter spaces that you don't know if they're for you because you don't see a lot of people there who look like you, but you have to just be willing to believe in yourself, and that's really half the battle. So that's kind of the message that I always try to, you know, try to put out there into the world, especially when I speak with younger girls. That's like that's my passion.
Speaking of younger girls, you have something called a Hail Mary workshop.
Yes.
Tell us more about this workshop for young girls.
Yeah, so I've done it a couple times. I love doing it with girls teams. So I've done like dance teams. I visited my old dance team in high school. I've done cheer teams in the Dallas area as well. But it's kind of all about goal setting and helping, you know, it's a team bonding activity for the girls, but it's also, they set individual goals. We talk to them about the SMART goal method and just teach them the importance of being ambitious at a very young age, while also just putting that, you know, idea in their heart that the sky is the limit, and the only thing separating you from these amazing things you want to accomplish is just your willingness to put yourself out there.
What do you think is your goal or your mission to be able to expand this program?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to take this all around Texas, and I just want, even if it's one girl that I can impact and have her say, even, you know, it doesn't have to be pageantry, but if she can just see me and say, wow, this is someone who was really relentless in the pursuit of her dreams and it worked out for her. Maybe if I do that same thing, you know, if I just release myself from fear, maybe, you know, who knows what I can accomplish. We try to convince ourselves that being brave means that you have no fear, but we're all human. We all get scared. But bravery is just about making the decision to move forward in spite of that fear, you know, just doing it scared. That's what I always say. So yeah, I just hope that that's the message that people get from my journey and what they take on, you know, take away with them while they pursue their dreams.
What advice, I guess, do you have for girls on and off the field, really?
Yeah, I would say just do it scared. That is my kind of mantra that I always preach, just do it scared, because I think that's what holds us back from so much. We never tap into our true potential because we're afraid of getting rejected. What if I get a no? What if, you know, I'm not good enough? But you have to just release yourself from all of that. But you have to just make that conscious decision to say, you know what, I'm scared, but I'm just going to do it anyway. So that is my core piece of advice and message to anyone. Just do it scared.
Yeah, I needed to hear that today.
Yes.
What's next for Miss Texas USA?
Oh my gosh. Well, right now, getting some much needed rest.
Okay. You probably do truly need that.
Yes. It was just a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I'm so proud to have represented Texas at Miss USA. So now I'm just back here, and I'm going to continue to do, you know, the same things I was doing before Miss USA, get active in our communities and really just empower the people of Texas. In December, I'm going to be in Kerrville again. So I've partnered with the C.J. Stroud Foundation and the Salvation Army in Kerrville on a Christmas event that we have coming up. So I'm just really excited to be back. Once I get a little bit of rest, I'm ready to just hit the ground running again and continue to serve Texas.
Very exciting. Such a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you so much, Taylor. And please keep an eye out for Taylor's Hail Mary workshops as well. To follow her journey, you can find her on social media at TaylorLauren_. And to learn more about the Miss Texas USA pageant, the website is MissTexasUSA.com.